wondered, was it conflicting styles? But anyway, DJC, we're live here, so I'll just stop rambling and say hello and welcome to the VanillaTV. This is Admirable with DJC and Huhy on the stream. This is ETF2L Season 13 powered by TTE Sports Premier Division Week 5 fixture. The last resort against PunchLine, and we're here on map 2 Badlands. DJC, what's happening?
Soldiers bombing Pognon, instantly here is forced back into house. He threw a bunch of pipes into the air that did nothing. Tech's gonna go in and do a big kill onto Donut. Pognon coming out of the house is gonna get some cleanup damage as well, taking down droso, but Flippy is the man doing the real work here. Gets 2 picks and then runs back to capture the point. His is alone in lobby with his medic Evilmoon. The spawns are coming in 3 seconds, but they're gonna have to give this up. There's no way that a demo man alone is gonna get 6 people for the Spire. TLR actually didn't get a kill there. Oh, I know, they got Captain Hacks, but he just spawned very quickly back into the fight. So it didn't go very well for them. Maybe I was completely wrong. Maybe I had it backwards. Maybe PunchLine are fantastic at Badlands and I screwed it up completely.
We do see Heist trying to buy a little bit of time for his team there, even though it is equal Ubers right now. The weight of the world is on droso. Soldier or heavy weapons guy. He's going to try and tank a lot of damage here and milk an advantage out for his team. Evilmoon is fairly brave, pops off a second later, but right now they've actually managed to lose a player on the flanks, even though Ubers were exchanged, and it's going to be interesting to see how PunchLine use this, but they drop Plapla on the flank as well. Traxantic keeping those scouts at bay, and he picks up Flippy as well. Big play from Traxantic on the flank, single-handedly holding that one. Just a little bit of over-aggression from the scout. Should have waited for the combo to initiate, and K3 follows the soldier there to his death, drops down and gets just gunned down with the minigun of droso, and this has just gone beautifully for TLR. I don't think they really did much to achieve this. PunchLine just sort of doing some dribbler play, to be honest, DJC. I expect more from the Premiership teams. Maybe Angel was right. Maybe this is the worst season ever.
I honestly don't know what to call that play. It's just, I mean, TLR was sitting there like, okay, we're gonna sit here and just wait for the second push to come in, and then all of a sudden their eyes got really wide and like smiles just spread across their faces, and they got really, really happy because everyone just ran into all of the damage they were doing. And there's no reason that a medic should ever die in that situation. He was already out of the fight. He had no reason to come back in. We are going to see Flippy here trying to make some sniper magic happen. Once again, he's scoped in on that Spire, looking at these 2 scouts who were trying to dance around, but he's going to back it up. I think a flank is happening right now. TLR moving in with their Uber and choke, though. And once again, Custom 3 is caught out, goes down very early. And no medic up for PunchLine. They were very close to Uber as well. Could have very easily defended too, but a soldier is in deep, and Tech is going to get Evilmoon on the last gasp. Rocket will take him down. It's 3 versus 3 right now. PunchLine have the sniper. You have to wonder whether or not that's a disadvantage. Plapla is going to trade with Drosophile, and with the sniper demo versus the soldier demo, this is going to go in favor of TLR. I do believe Pognon's taking a lot of damage here at choke, trying to give Flippy an angle to shoot at, but it's just not going to happen. Demo man actually going to get aggressive in the mid. Flippy forced back into his house, but he will stay alive. Get to fight another day as a 15% Uber advantage comes back to the PunchLine boys.
Yeah, pretty risky play there from Heist. Like, he knew they didn't have a medic. He had the heal advantage for a second there. Tried to go in and snipe someone, but managed to escape just in time before that soldier was there. But Captain Hacks is peeking from that wooden balcony right now. Haunter, as they call it in Europe. I hate that name. And droso manages to find him with his scattergun. He's gone down, trying to help his scouts make some play in that house, but it's actually just giving an advantage in favour of TLR, and I imagine they're going to feel like they have to push off this one. Although they are at an Uber advantage, they are going to send players in here and try and get that force off. K3 manages to Uber, he has not died. Excellent work. Heist comes in and picks up Tech, but Pognon onto Traxantic in the valley there, and he's going to come up. Uber nice. K3 is just fading, and yes, Evilmoon has popped off. They're going to secure a frag onto Pognon, and droso picks up the fleeing K3 under the bridge. And just another horrific play from PunchLine there, DJC.
I don't want to say quite that, but you do have to wonder what's going through their heads right now as they're making these decisions. Just a very questionable commitment. You can't stay in a fight as long as they're doing, and they're putting their players way too far forward. And I just saw an air shot go off.
Air shot!
Air shot too! Cyber took down Captain Hacks. Gonna get one yell in. Everyone got mad the last time we did a cast where we yelled, but fuck them. We'll do it today.
Yeah, this is for our real fans who love all that crazy shit, man. And it's gonna be a pyro on last. Plapla standing up on that rail. He's ready to drop down or just step to his right, depending on where they push from. But it looks like they're going to come in bottom right, and Plapla will be ineffectual. He won't be there in time to block this initial Uber. They have actually opted to Uber through. There's no stickies there, but the soldier was putting enough pressure on them And oh, this Uber hasn't been so great. They've actually taken quite a bit of damage. Traxantic super low, droso weak as well, and Evilmoon forced to back out to the top lobby. Droso does succumb to his wounds, gets finished off by Plapla there with the shotgun from that pyro. And he switched back to scout as PunchLine switch into full aggression mode. The Uber's popped off, they picked up Traxantic and Evilmoon. They need to get scouts on the point ASAP. They've got to check for those back caps too. I'm furiously flicking through DGC to see who is behind enemy lines, but it looks like it's going to be okay. Droso's coming in.
No, Drosophile's going for the play. Drosophile in main right now, running to the last. There is a soldier there who has the high ground. Drosophile going to go down to 82, but the soldier drops to shotgun, engage him. Not the situation you want to be in. Here comes Custom 3, goes for the swings, but the cap is going to go. Drosophile's efforts are wasted, but he is probably going to kill on this medic here. Custom 3 is juking. Has Drosophile done no damage to this medic? Oh god, poor Drosophile. Poor Drosophile. He does get him at the end, but
oh wow, it's
journey there.
With the skip jump that he's made famous for, man, just straight onto the point.
The journey there for that meta kill for Drosophile was long and arduous. They're gonna take over another mid. I just missed the end of the round call because I was laughing too hard at that 1v1 engagement. We are gonna see. I'm gonna watch his for this middle. He's going through the house. Gonna actually go to the window through house, a bit of a slower rollout, but he's gonna get an initial sticky on a Pognon here, force him back into the choke as scout pressure and Traxantic comes in with the cleanup. Soldier's trying to bomb it at his, but changes his target, tries to go for the medic. Captain Axe will get picked there, and PunchLine are already well out of this middle. Custom 3 back in yard on Great Bridge with his best buddy, his soldier Tech, and Tech is gonna have to defend him here to this onslaught that's gonna come out from TLR because they still don't have a demo, and TLR trying to take aggressive onto the Spire. Donut trying to chase that frag on the scout. You see the rotation through the balcony out of PunchLine's combo, but they're not going to be able to get us this. They realize it. They're going to have to give this up and push back to last.
Gotta be honest with you, man, I would have gone for that one. The spawn times were coming in like 3 seconds just as they were moving around to the balcony. They could have gone for it. It would have been a bit of a sketchy play, but we've seen plenty of that from PunchLine so far. Right now, TLR posturing the down main. There's a sniper in play though. It's Flippy watching. He's playing from that left spawn door, but already the Uber's off to get a scout straight onto the point, Epsilon style. But he gets destroyed, doesn't get flashed by his medic in time. PunchLine looking like they might just hold it on here. They're all around the point though, but they're getting flanked from all sides. There's a soldier top left, Traxantic doing shotgun work. Doesn't get the kill, but now he is going to get finished off, and it looks like PunchLine have come out on top. DGC, just calm down. Just calm down, DGC, okay?
I'm very calm right now, Admirable. I've taken a deep breath, I had a sip of water. Got my mind back in focus. We're here watching some 6v6 TF2 between The Last Resort and PunchLine. Some ETF2L Season 13? 13, Premiership action. Couldn't remember. So many seasons going on right now. The NGSEA is in Season 12, so it confused me. We're going to see PunchLine with a very slight Uber advantage, but they're going to be able to push too much off of this if they even want to try. Flippy is on Spy right now, but it has been spotted. And Donut, in fact, trying to make the Spy play as well, got taken down. Flippy is still alive, though, trying for the sick plays, but he gets spotted by... Did you see that, Admiral? Did you see the positioning of TLR to bait that out? Everyone's sitting behind the barrel, and Flippy craters because he took too much damage in the sky. Fantastic.
He thought he had a dead ringer. He was just going to go for the fake death. But right now, it's TLR again pushing on main. It's going to be Uber versus Uber, but they have that man advantage for another 4 seconds until Flippy spawns. The Uber's up and trade off with little damage. Captain Hack's picking up Droso on the flanks, and PunchLine looking in a strong position already after just one initial push, but they need to get that the high ground. They're going to allow TLR to come in. Traxantic has just walked in, he's got big damage onto K3, he's now 9 HP, managed to survive. If someone had pistoled him, it would have been a totally different story, but right now we see Evilmoon backing off the choke, gonna just get that Uber charge up. There's a scout on the Spire, it's Plapla, and Heist and his medic just chilling out at middle actually, not even on choke, they are just totally giving up this DJC.
I think at this point it's probably a good play, because have you seen how the hell PunchLine is playing so far? Admirable will just run into TLR on middle for no reason and give them the free round at this point, is my honest expectation. So TLR are gonna maybe switch their tactics a little bit. They see that PunchLine are playing kind of sloppy. I'll get to the serious content where I don't just make mean comments about the play. PunchLine are playing pretty sloppy, not really thinking their pushes through too much. So TLR might just expect them to come in ill-advised right now, but PunchLine are going to take this slow as well. They're sitting back at their choke. They know that TLR have middle right now, and TLR should realistically be forcing the action. In fact, I saw a big old bomb coming in from Traxantic. He got about 100 damage on a custom 3 there, but could not finish him off. And that should be PunchLine's push. They're going to come through this choke. Tech has the bulk of the heals. Very, very early Uber pop here out of K3, though. And TLR have full control at this point. Their counter Uber comes. Tech's going to jump away, but look at this big bomb by the soldier. Cyber gets a double kill. Takes down Pognon and Custom 3. Droso will go down on the flank to Plapla, but Donut's going to clean up both scouts all by himself. He's doing a very fantastic job. Soldier Bomb's going to come in. The bottle is out, and his will get Tech 36. Look at Captain Hacks right now. Admirable. We still have more action to come because Captain Hacks is taking up a hiding spot in the house, trying to hide his gigantic body behind those stairs there. Gets spotted by the soldiers. The house push by TLR, a very astute accident there to come through the house instead of going through choke, could have hurt them very badly.
Yeah, I think he could smell the blood right there. Captain Hacks' shark nose just letting him down a little bit. He peeked out and got spotted. If he just stayed there, might have worked out a little bit better for him. But already we see TLR again pushing straight down main here. They're going to wait for that Uber though. It's almost there, another 5 seconds. And they will be in on last. There's a pyro in position and they got to be aware that it's got to be a pyro because they're at Uber advantage. They don't deal with them. This pyro doing huge for Flippy, denying half of that Uber charge as everybody was flashed there by Evilmoon. But the frags are coming in on the flanks with Cyber and Traxantic actually picking up one on that lower right staircase, and Cyber just streaming ahead. He's lost all his rockets. He's just trying to distract them as much as possible. The scouts are just slightly too late when they get in that point. They almost cap it, but the Uber comes in time and K3 is able to see him, but he's covered in stickies and there's a scout on him. TLR clean up. Just too much damage had been done and the positional advantage was in their favour, holding that high ground and having all those punchline players just forced to defend the point. That worked out quite well for them, DJC.
I tell you what, watching that from his perspective just makes him look like a big asshole because he's sitting there ignoring his soldier fighting the combo to Sticky Point, but it was a design play. Sticky to point, gets the scouts on it, makes Punchline, everyone from Punchline drop to the point and get the cap. We're going to take over another middle here. Traxantic going to get a good bomb off, takes down Pognon. No demo man for Punchline. That should be the mid given up, but there is scout and soldier aggression still coming in. Tech has died trying to get aggressive on the combo here. Droso and Cyber are down for TLR, but it is not enough. He's going to drop into the valley to 1v1 a scout. What the hell is this? Hits a pipe on him, forces him back in the house. K3 is alive with his scout, but is not healing, so Evilmoon's going to swing this into about a 25% Uber advantage when this is done, because Custom just can't be healing, and in fact, TLR actually not building at all, so my prediction was entirely wrong too. The Ubers are going to be even. Just wish these teams would build, James. It's so easy to build, you know?
Really clutch pistol play from Donut there, managing to just fend off Plapla at the last second as Evilmoon had dropped under the bridge. Plapla in mid-air just denied from one more shot. Evilmoon just barely surviving that middle, and right now he's dropped Droso already in this Spire push. I mean, the scouts are just too far forward. You've got to get the heavies in their face before you try and make that Spire play. Cyber goes down as well, but they have managed to hold on to Uber. So this might just be the carrot that Punchline need to push in here. They're dangling it in their faces. Heist gets a pick onto Flippy with a trap, but goes down instantly right now. Evilmoon's got to be thinking he has to get out. He's going to just abandon his soldier there, but already there's players swarming in behind him. They're trying to cut off this escape route, but he does manage to survive as Donut comes in again to save his life. Second time in the space of 2 minutes, I'd say. And he's going to just push out here. They think they've done enough damage. It's actually a player advantage for them as those spawns are coming in as well. Punchline haven't got enough time on the cap. They're going to cap in time, but oh wow. TLR just chickened out there, DGC. You had to go for that one, man.
Donut actually ate an air shot, fell into Valley. Droso ate it direct as well and forced him back, but his is going to come and get a double kill, cleans up the medic. In fact, Custom 3 is dead, and P-Line are going to have to go for Evilmoon right now if they want to get this. But Donut's there doing huge amounts of work in the Valley, pistols down Pognon from long range. It's just Flippy alive. He's going to spawn Sniper and try and get in a position on the balcony right now to take down Evilmoon and swing this back in their favor. And I heard a bizarre noise outside that actually scared me. It sounded like a ghost coming to haunt me. It was just some dude next door starting up his tractor. About to mow his lawn. Flippy gonna switch back to engineer. And don't you love this stream of consciousness commentary? Admirable!
The ghost tractor is hunting DJC right now as the Uber comes in for TLR. Cyber leading the charge, but the pyro of Plapla again doing serious work. They've got to keep their eyes on the point at the same time though as scouts come in. Donut makes a play for the point but gets destroyed. And Traxantic and Cyber remain the only players up for TLR. K3 has gone down though, and that's going to just slow down any possible push out. There aren't even any. There is one scout in the field actually. Plapla switches back from Pyro to Scout. He could make a play for the Spire. Cyber goes down, but I don't think they're going to be able to do anything with these spawns coming in so fast with that attacking advantage. The fact that TLR are holding middle means they get a slightly faster spawn. There you go, some information for the TF2 newbies there. If you're just joining us here on Twitch TV for a little bit of VanillaTV coverage of ETF2L Season 13 Premier Division. But right now it is TLR in the driving seat, a map up and 2 rounds up with 15 minutes to go. They could just sit here if they wanted, DGC, but I think there's going to be some action as wow. Captain Hax bombs and he's on HP, whiffs the last rocket, does a little bit of damage to Evilmoon. Don't think it would have been fatal anyway if he got the direct there, but just crazy aggression from PunchLine, and it's not enough that Evilmoon already has an uber advantage. They just want to throw away players as well. He might spawn almost in time, 5 seconds till he gets in, but already TLR coming in with that aggression. The Pyro not having such a good time. Soldier jumps up, manages to get away from the Pyro, gets the uber forced off, and there'll be a little bit of an advantage here for TLR if they want to build it, but they're losing 2 or 3 players on the point. Cyber makes a last ditch effort to get that cap, but it doesn't happen and they're going to have to back out here. Where is Evilmoon?
He's already run away, but his, meanwhile, is very aggressive in the lobby. He was trying to get some free damage on the last there. He's at 78 health on the base of the Spire right now, getting chased by a scout. In fact, Captain Hack's going to jump in. Oh dear, we have a spy play. Meanwhile, Captain Hax jumped in out of nowhere from the depths of hell to make that kill. Donut is in lower lobby right now. Takes the ammo pack. He's going to sit here and wait. He's going to come out. Here's the Mission Impossible theme in his head. Actually going to get a buff from the medic. Is he going to take down Custom 3? He got bumped by the scout and goes for the scout kill. Talk about an anticlimax. Donut was in perfect position to take down the medic there and goes for the scout pick.
He manages to escape as well. Nice play from him there. This is just going to be in the back of their heads. They're trying to push in here, you know. They've got a... oh wow. Not necessarily a man advantage, but they know there's a player behind, so they could go 6 against 5 here. It's going to be Uber versus Uber, though they've got to opt to defend, but they are looking the wrong way as the Uber players come in from TLR. And they do big damage before the Uber even gets popped off. Captain Hack is half health, so is Flippy. And there is a health advantage here for TLR if they want to push through, but do they recognise that? The longer they wait, the more time for K3 to heal up his teammates, and they are going to back off with that 1 player down. They pick up Captain Hax and anyway, nice spam from Traxantic, and yep, they're going to get Tech as well. He just gets trapped there, stunned in the air, and that was just sad to see. K3 has managed to survive though. Plapla goes down, and it looks like TLR are just baiting PunchLine into their little traps again and again. Now they're going to pick up this Spire and have another chance at getting that last point. Hopefully they can be a little bit more productive with this next try, DJC.
Yeah, but honestly, they're having so much trouble dealing with the Pyro right now, and I'm honestly surprised to not see Plapla or Flippy on Pyro. Both of the last 2 pushes that were made by TLR into this final point, the Pyros denied them so much space. You're actually going to see Flippy come up on Sniper, so of course we have to go to his camera, see if he's going to make another miracle happen. He's scoped in on main right now, but they know he's there. The Scout Uber is going to come in top left, followed up by the demo aggression out of his. Donut's going to go down very quickly though, and that's 1 player dead. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if this was a designed play to get Donut back up on Spy, since he had some pretty good success getting picks here. But everyone's backed out. They've taken back to their default positions. Donut actually going to come up Sniper. A bit of an interesting choice. I personally find that it's better to get a Spy into this last point. Can make a lot more happen than a Sniper. The angles are honestly not that great to get picks onto the medic or the demo man usually. Where it's going to be a lot easier to sneak in behind. There's those stairwells that nobody really checks. We're just seeing some probative aggression here out of PunchLine. Want to spot the enemy team, make sure they're not falling victim to some awful designed play here. And Donut is back up and in position right now on the barrels, but the Sniper spots him. And we're going to watch the Sniper War, the worst thing to watch in TF2. The fake scopes, the jumps. He's not even scoping. Look at Flippy, the balls on this kid. Just not even going to scope in and test Donut, make him shoot him in the face, and it doesn't happen. But Captain Hax, not so aware, gets caught looking at the wrong door, gets shot in the head, and that should be enough to push off of, especially with Donut now scoping on the mid. Here it comes, more fake jumps and fake scopes. I love it. I love sniping so much. Admirable push is going to come. Sticky's on the point, come out of his. Droso sacrifices himself, but so does Traxantic accidentally, and I think TLR have given up too many players here, especially with 6 alive now for PunchLine. PunchLine doing the smart thing, getting back up to high ground. Flippy's going to try and move out through the lower left here onto the Sniper. He is not killing him. He has gotten obliterated by that SMG. Flippy down to 33 will pistol Donut down. But that will halt the push quite a bit here. Not if Plapla gets the medic though. Big plays out of the Scout. Meanwhile, TLR's reinforcements have come in. I'm watching Traxantic hits a great rocket onto Custom 3 to finish him off. Jumps up to the Spire to defend that. But he's going to go down to Flippy and Plapla. Tech 36 is watching last year. Cyber, Evilmoon, and Donut are alive. Gotta see if Donut's going for the back cap, but no, he's in yard right now, moving from Haunter to the Pride Rock. Not going to defend this point, RTLR. They're going to maintain their Uber advantage and sit on middle and wait and see what happens as the time ticks away in this match, down to 10 minutes with 2 rounds to make up for PunchLine.
The interesting thing, DGC, is just before or during your ode to sniping there, is that Evilmoon had actually managed to engineer a 20% advantage just through the difference in the initial Ubers and superior building. So if they had pushed instead of waiting for Donut to make some miracle sniper play, they probably would have just got the point, but it didn't work out like that. And right now, it's going to be a bit of an Uber stalemate here.
For Custom 3. We're not going to see an Uber stalemate.
Well, Evilmoon's going to have it right now, so they might just even get a chance as they push round from that race upside, coming in on the flank, and the Uber has been popped off. The crits is almost there, it's 98%, we're going to see some hero crits right now, but no, K3 craters, so close yet so far, and only 2 remain for PunchLine. This could be the chance that TLR were waiting for to cap last. They might be able to get some time at that point with 5 players down already. They're pushing on to last. They're going to engage the spawn camp here as they push forward with their heavies. They got 2 soldiers and a demo man in tow. There is a scout dropping down though. He's going to land a meat shot there. Traxantic picks up Captain Hacks with a little, Captain Hack picks up Traxantic with a little help from Plapla, and that might be all they need just to hold on here. It's going to be 4 against 3. There is a scout Pognon on that lower side, but TLR have already backed way off onto that balcony. They are scared as hell, DJC. They must have heard that tractor ghost outside.
It actually came back for just a second. I went over and closed the window to make sure it won't happen again. Don't want to have the ghost tractor interrupting the clutch tense moments of this second map here between PunchLine and TLR. Down to 9 minutes left. PunchLine need to start making things happen, but they're down on Uber, so I would expect the TLR push to come quickly. Droso going to run to the point, sacrifice himself for the stickies. Here comes Traxantic, skip jump, but they were better prepared for it, but it does not matter. Stickies on the point are too strong. And that will be another round of TLR, making this 3-0. 8 minutes 35 left to go, and PunchLine have a lot of work to do to make up this ground, James.
Hallelujah, TLR have exercised their ghosts of pushing on to last right there. I think we've had a little bit of redemption for them there. Although they had 2 rounds in the bag, it took a long time to get that last cap. And we're going on to another middle. It's a volley rollout from PunchLine, feeling the need to get aggressive here to overcome this 3-round deficit. But Heist has got stickies on the shithouse already, and that's forced them to go under. I think they spotted the Demo Man is playing so defensive. They're trying to draw players under from TLR to get those frags, but nobody's looking at Cyber. He drops down on the left side as they're looking right, just walks in and picks up K3. And that just went not as planned, to be honest. It's going to be 3-on-1 here. Plapla trying to find a pick onto Heist. Just gets targeted down by that rocket of Cyber hitting the wall there. That was dirty, man. No direct hits, just a wall shot. That's not going to make the frag movie, DJC.
If there is a TLR frag movie, I hope to God we see that shot in there just to prove you wrong.
My commentary.
Yeah. We see the problem with that play by PunchLine. They get into the middle, they have their underneath, but wow. His gets both soldiers here. There's too much action going on for me to critique this play. Joseph and Donut will go down, so no capping power for TLR, but I think they'll be fine with having both soldiers dead. But they just do not have heals right now. In fact, Pognon's going to go down to the roller spam from his, so this should be TLR's point, but it's going to be a slow cap. Here comes this guy trying to make the play. Flippy will go down. Both soldiers have spawned, so PunchLine might have delayed this long enough to defend the Spire. I was going to say the problem with PunchLine's middle play is they just had no second plan. As soon as they got in the middle, they're like, okay, well, the shithouse is sticky. What the hell do we do now? And I think what they want to do right now is defend this Spire. You can see the soldier is in aggressive on his, but he gets the pipe off the last second. Kills Captain Hacks, but someone inadvertently opens the door and lets Evilmoon die to the errant spam from Tech. Tech's going to try and go up to the Spire to defend this play, but Cyber's going to kill Plapla and head for last at 15 HP. He's going to last. I think he's actually alone there. Everyone is cleaning up. Oh, Flippy's going to come in above him and clean it up. Donut's moving in through the lower right. Droso's already in on last 1v1ing the scout. Here comes the soldier spawn, though, for PunchLine. Look at that surf from Donut, but could not make it out alive.
Traxantic 16 HP, gets shot down by the scout gun of Flippy. Nice play from Flippy and Captain Hacks there, just defending that by the skin of their teeth, you see.
Indeed, and I would honestly not be surprised if we see some very aggressive play here out of PunchLine as the clock starts ticking down. You can see Captain Hacks is in and dead. Flippy's going through the valley to distract the combo. They don't want Plapla's cap getting distracted here. I said distracted twice in one sentence. I am awful at this game and casting it, but Flippy's going to pick up Droso on the flank. And in fact, pick up the domination kill there as well. But TLR have good point presence right now, good control. They just have no cap time. Might be able to get an easy retake of this with their Uber. Trying to find Custom 3. He's actually in the upper lobby right now, so no risk of him dying quite yet. But as I say that, the combo for TLR trying to peek in through front door here. You see the contest come out from Captain Hacks, but he gets annihilated. And there's a soldier on balcony. Donut's going to die to Pognon stickies. And that might delay this long enough, but look at this positioning for Pognon. What the hell is he doing? He drops underneath. trying to 1v5 everyone. Will get the Uber Force out and somehow get away, but he's in very dire straits in the house behind the enemy team as TLR have 4 players alive. But there goes the pick from Tech as well, takes down Cyber. He's going to try and move aggressively as well. His will go down to the stickies from Pognon, but the Scout is on the medic right now. Custom 3 will stay alive. 31 HP at the end of that fight. Evilmoon is running away through Valley, and you can see the hiding spot from Donut. He knows Custom 3 is weak, but the pre-fire rocket is going to check, but I don't think they realize the force is going to come out. Very smart play from Custom 3 there, and congratulations to whoever the hell just got married. I saw Huhy pop up there, so congrats to that young couple in their new TF2 wedding ring.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit cowardly from Custom 3. Didn't really need to pop them on, maybe to save one of his players, but right there really give away a big Uber advantage, and whenever you're down 3-0 you just got to try and get every advantage that you can. They have a scout on the spire right now, as most of TLR are distracted at the resub side as they just PunchLine throw bodies at them. They're losing so many players here, and wow, Cyber and Droso, or sorry, Donut managed to block the spire too. So just a total failure. Some crazy resub defense, metagame changing stuff there from TLR as they opt to defend from resup. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, DJC, but that's the way it looked to me. That's how it worked out.
Yeah, I don't really know what the hell happened either, but PunchLine do have a couple spawns here, might be able to defend this, but the scouts are getting very aggressive. Here come the soldiers, the second wave of attack out of TLR. PunchLine gonna have to back it up in the lobby. Pognon wants to go, he is jumping this, sees 2 scouts, one of them who's jumping the balcony. In fact, the soldier is there as well, sacrificing everything to Pognon, and Flippy's gonna get a headshot on a droso while Donut will die as well. No capping power for TLR right now, and Flippy's in very good position. The soldier is in the upper lobby right now, going for the flank, and what is this positioning? Spire not being capped, everyone for both teams just in last with Spire uncapped. K3 actually forced behind the point down to 40 HP. And TLR gonna finally come back and realize, oh, hey guys, we kind of forgot a point in the middle here. Traxantic's gonna die. Captain X, man, a nice play, and I heard a headshot, I do believe. Uber's gonna come out here from TLR's health is just too bad to stay alive. Flippy's gonna be the only death for it. And that means Custom 3 will have his counter Uber up, and his is gonna sacrifice his life trying to get his team out, but it may not work. Here comes the aggression from Pognon, down to 70 HP right now, but both scouts are there. Sticky Pipe, rather, is gonna go into Pognon, or from Pognon onto Donut. Gonna slow it down, gonna calm myself and relax myself, James. Here comes the bomb from Pognon onto the soldier, getting some very good sticky damage out here, holding everyone inside the house or out through the choke. Cyber's gonna die to the cleanup from Tech. Here comes the bomb from Traxantic.
And Heist as well, comes in super high, picking up some condensation at that height, man, and he manages to get the frag onto Tech just at the last minute there, but they did not see him coming in at that high altitude. Traxantic was getting all the attention, but it could go either way as it comes down to a scout battle here with Pognon throwing in some dirty stickies there. Is there no honour in France? What's this all about? Plapla does manage to get Droso in the end, but that was just such a weird passage of play from TLR there. I know, going back to that, man, they didn't get the Spire cap, but they were just in a position where they were like right on top of the PunchLine combo with an Uber advantage. I would have gone in, man, I would have killed the medic, killed a few players, as many as I can to maintain that Uber advantage, then go back, cap the Spire, but they just dilly-dallied and they just got fucked over.
Let's be honest, James, if that were you pushing in with the Uber advantage, you would have dropped it to a headshot from someone, any random sniper from Div 5 and above would have taken out Admirable. PunchLine gonna push in, they know they're out of time here, 2.5 minutes left, they're trying to make the push in. Evilmoon, in fact, gonna get an Uber saw kill at the end of the fight to swing it to a 50% advantage right now. Gonna push that up to about 75 by the time K3 is up and my voice is gone. Thank the Lord, as we minute 40 left in the game. My body is telling me it's time for it to end.
Get a cough there live on the stream. We're going ahead here with a big Uber advantage for TLR yet again. That's 70% in the bank. Now it's just burning down as they wait here on that full 100% Uber charge.
Captain Hacks in the house, he's in the Jaeger spot, gonna pick his on the flank. The Jaeger spot above the health pack in the house, above the signs, just the most random spot. Called the Jaeger spot by all American players. Probably nobody knows who the hell Jaeger is in Europe, but I don't even care anymore. I heard a headshot. Flippy's just gonna get glory frag before the round is over. Craters Traxantic. The Uber was popped by TLR, but they didn't accomplish too much with it. In fact, losing 3 players. The Uber saw kill. We're gonna go from custom 3 on it. Oh my lord, Joseph with the back half. Finish off an intense round that we both definitely paid lots of attention to, Admirable.
Yeah, so I was just worried about your health there, man. You know, maybe you need to rest those vocal cords. But it looks like they're calling GG's here. I know you can't see that on the stream, but even a well played from Cyber there. I hate saying that. What? How can you say GG well played when you just lost 4-0 and lost 2 maps? That's grim. Anyway, we're on to another middle. DJC, it's getting really intense here.
It's so intense, we're down to 25 seconds. Custom 3, what the hell is he doing? Going for the uber sauce. Kills himself in midair. He has sacrificed himself for no reason. Dishonorable, questionable play from K3 at the end of this game.
Alert. The control point is being gathered.
Deserters will be shot, and K3 just pretty much deserted his team there. I don't understand DJC. Like, what is he thinking? He's just gonna give away the Spire for free, but oh, the round's over.
The round, the game, everything's over. TLR have taken this. They took on Process 3-2. They've taken it here on Badlands 4-0, and that has been pretty much all from us at VanillaTV today. Before we go, who is your man of the match? Admirable. All right, it's the medic. It's gonna be the medic.
Gonna go for Droso.
Okay, you went with the top point getter. Way to go, Admirable. I'm honestly gonna say Donut. Drosophile was pretty good in that game, but Donut honestly outclassed him. Drosophile got a lot of his points through captures. Donut seemed to get them all through just murder and death and destruction. So there you have it, the TLR Scout combo, too strong for PunchLine to handle in this game. That is all we will be bringing you today. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on our Twitch, our Twitter, our everything. We have a billion places. Just go to VanillaTF2.org. Admirable's the one who's good at reciting all those things. Thank you for watching us. I have been DJC. This has been the Premiership's worst medic, Admirable. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time, guys.